Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. So guys, today's video I'll be showing you how I prepare my egusi soup. You know, everybody have their own ways of cooking, so today I'm just going to show you my own way of preparing egusi soup. And here are the ingredients that I'm going to use to prepare this delicious soup. So here I have salt to taste, that dry chili pepper, ginger powder. You know, I always cook with ginger and garlic. They are medicinal. If you are not a lover of those two, I advise you start using them. And this is paprika, and that's a seasoning cube, that's garlic powder. Sometimes I use the fresh one, so I don't have the fresh one today. And that vegetable oil, you can as well use palm oil. And here I already have a crayfish inside my blender. And I don't remember the name of this. Is it alligator pepper? I don't remember. So please, if you remember the name of this, just leave the name at the comment section. You know, when you open it, it has some seed. So I've already bring out some of the seed. I'm not going to use everything. You see, it still have some seed inside. So this is the one I'm going to use. I just bring it out. You know, you have this tiny seed. So I normally use it to prepare my egusi soup. So if you remember the name, please leave the name at the comment section. And here I have a tomato paste. Maybe I will need about 2 tablespoons. And here is my grilled micro fish, which I preserve in my freezer. I just bring it out not quite long. And that's spinach. That's spinach. And that's bitter leaf. Bitter leaf. And egusi. That's the egusi. I have not washed it, so I need to wash it now thoroughly before I blend it. And here I have bay pepper. I just bring it out from my freezer also, not quite long. I preserve it in my freezer. And tomatoes. Guess what, guys? I picked those tomatoes from my garden yesterday, so I've washed them, and I'm going to use this today. I really have a lot. I'm going to upload the video very soon for you guys to see. So that is it, guys. And the meat, I'm boiling the meat, so let me just show you the meat. So guys, here is the meat, because I don't want this video to be too long, so I just put the meat there already. That's the meat. Inside this pot I have cow leg, I have cow skin, and I have a cow tripe. I have this strong chicken. I have beef and stock fish. So yeah, that is it. In fact, I think the meat is soft enough already. I'm going to turn off the heat now. So stay tuned, guys, and let's prepare this together. So guys, now let's get started. I'm going to start with the blending of my crayfish, and also pepper and tomatoes. So I'm going to blend this together with my crayfish. Yeah, and this seed, I've washed it. It's just for me to turn it inside the blender. Here with my princess, teaching her how to cook. So guys, after blending this, then I'm just going to transfer it inside this bowl, so I can start blending the egusi. So now I'm going to start with the egusi. So I always like to blend my egusi with water. So as you can see, guys, I've blended my egusi, so I'm just going to transfer it here. You can see it's very smooth. The meat stock, I'm just going to use it to raise the bowl, guys. Sorry, I forgot to add include onions when I was showing you the ingredient that I'm using. I forgot to bring out my onions, so I'll be adding onions to my egusi. So I'm using 2 onions. I will use one now to cook this my egusi before. I will not use the other one to prepare the stew for the egusi. So stay tuned. So guys, I'm going to leave my egusi here to cook. I will just cover it to cook. I like cooking my egusi. When you cook your egusi this way, your egusi will never get bad at all. So that is it. I really like to cook my egusi like this. So let's check it out after some minutes. You can see how it is now. I'll be cooking this egusi 12 minutes now. Yeah, I'll just cook this egusi like about 15 minutes. When you cook your egusi like this, leave it. Sometimes we do forget to put our soup in the fridge, so before you will remember, the soup will just get bad. But when you cook your egusi like this, your soup will never get bad. So that's the reason I prefer cooking my egusi this way. You understand? So stay tuned, guys, so you can see the final result. So guys, now it's properly cooked. So this is how I first cook my egusi before preparing the soup. So what do you think of this method? Have you tried this method before? If you haven't, you have to give it a try. You have to try it out. So now I'm going to turn up the heat. Yeah, so turn up the heat and continue. So guys, as you can see, that's the pot I'll be using. So I'm just adding some oil. You can use any oil of your choice, like I said earlier before. So I prefer using vegetable oil and whenever I'm cooking a goosey soup. Onions, I'll be putting in my onions. So after putting the onions, I will just fry it for some time, at least for 2 minutes. I'll leave it to fry for 2 minutes. Then I'll be adding tomato paste. I'm not going to use everything. I'll just add a little bit of tomato paste. Then I will just after adding tomato paste, then I will stir. Just give it a proper stir to combine with the onions. Then I'll be adding my fresh tomatoes that I blended earlier before with crayfish. So I'll just add it and then give it a proper stir. Then I'll be adding my chili pepper, salt to taste, and ginger. That's garlic. And then I'll be adding also a paprika. That's paprika. So I will try to add the list of the ingredients in the description box. Then I will just give it a proper stir and cover it for some time. Then after a few minutes, I'll be adding a seasoning cube. Then I'll be adding seasoning cube. Then stir. egusi. So now I'm adding egusi. So if you have not tried this method before, I advise you give it a try. This is the best way I enjoy cooking my egusi soup. Like this, the egusi will never get bad. You know, sometimes we just cook, maybe the children take attention of us, we just forget we leave our soup there. So the soup, the taste will remain the way it is. It will never get bad at all. So I just added the meat that I cooked earlier before. So now I'm adding a boiled water, not cold water. I boil this water that I'm adding, and you can see I'm using pot. So I'll just stir it together. Then I'll stick over it again, and then open it, and I'll be adding spinach. So I'll be adding spinach. You know, sometimes when you cook your egusi soup, if you don't, if you are not careful, just leave it without preserving it in the fridge or freezer, the taste will change. But when you try this method, I just added bitter leaf. When you try this method, the taste will remain the same, because that's why I cook my egusi first before preparing it this way. So now I'm just adding some of the microfish. Hey, this will carry a lot. Sorry guys, I enjoy cooking with a lot of meat and fish. Hey, this my heart, we like meat a lot. Even my little baby, sometimes they don't even want to eat, they just want to eat fish. Though fish is not bad. One thing I don't eat a lot is beef. Yeah. So that is it guys. What do you think of this soup? Can you hear the sound? That sound. Wow guys, did you hear that sound? Oh my god, that sound was just calling for some people to come with eba, pounded yam, starch, anything swallow of your choice. Just bring it, come and take from this egusi and enjoy yourself. Wow, what do you think of this soup guys? I think we have come to the end of this video. I really appreciate you all taking out time to watch this video. If you have been watching to this time, you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to this channel and turn on the notification icon so you can see more of our video. To my membership and to my returning viewers, I appreciate you all. God bless you for your time, for your great support. I appreciate you all for always coming back to watch our video. Without you guys, there will be no Tina Nation. Thank you all once again, and I will really love to see you all on my next video. Remain blessed, stay safe, bye bye, ciao ciao.